Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. The best possible way to prepare for tomorrow is to concentrate with all your intelligence, all your enthusiasm, on doing today's work superbly today. That is the only possible way you can prepare for the future. Keep busy. It's the cheapest kind of medicine there is. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Act enthusiastic and you will be enthusiastic. To be interesting, be interested. Be sympathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. Fear not those who argue, but those who dodge. Criticism is dangerous because it wounds a person's precious pride, hurt his sense of importance, and arouses resentment. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. You can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. For remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. Try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. Our thoughts make us what we are. Each nation feels superior to other nations. That breeds patriotism and wars. Big shots are only little shots who kept on shooting. Criticism is like a carrier pigeon. It always returns where it started from. Action breeds confidence and courage. Names are the sweetest, most important sound in any language. Any fool can criticize, complain, and condemn, and most fools do. But it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. Most of us have far more courage than we ever dreamed we possessed. By fighting, you never get enough, but by yielding, you get more than you expected. The only way on earth to influence the other fellow is to talk about what he wants and show him how to get it. We are all dreaming of some magical rose garden over the horizon instead of enjoying the roses blooming outside our windows today. Today is our most precious possession. It is our only sure possession. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy, but the worst habit you could possibly have. Remember that other people may be totally wrong, but they don't think so. Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Knowledge is not power until it is applied. Our fatigue is often caused not by work, but by worry, frustration, and resentment. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Only knowledge that is used sticks in your mind. All men have fears, but the brave put down their fears and go forward. Sometimes to death, but always to victory. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. You never achieve success unless you like what you are doing. If only the people who worry about their liabilities would think about the riches they do possess, they would stop worrying. You cannot win an argument. You can't, because if you lose it, you lose it. And if you win it, you lose it. An hour of planning can save you 10 hours of doing. The royal road to a man's heart is to talk to him about the things he treasures most. Do not be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. People like people who help them like themselves. Winning friends begins with friendliness. There is only one way to get anybody to do anything, and that is by making the other person want to do it. Please subscribe this channel to watch more videos. Like and share.